Max Holloway addresses critics saying that he's biting off more than he can chew by moving up to lightweight to fight Justin Gaethje.
I see the mind blowns being like, oh yeah, Mark's talking like this, way into a heavyweight, Francis Ngannou, actually to fight him. Bring it on, brother. Think I care? You think I'm care? That's why me and you guys are different. That's why a lot of fighters is cut from a different cloth. So even some fighters is worried about certain weights. Why? If you're on the pound for pound list, you should be willing to fight anybody. That's what the pound for pound list is for, right? Ain't that what the pound for pound list is for? I thought the pound for pound list is the guys of like not just their weight class. You know, if you're a weight class, you're number one in your weight class. You're a champion on your weight class. I mean, but if you're on the pound for pound list, that means pound for pound where you stand amongst these other pound for pound guys. And I'm sick and tired of everybody telling me what I gotta think, how I do, putting a limit on me. You know what I mean? Just because you put a limit on yourself, don't put a limit on others. You know, your guys' limit is the sky. I'm reaching for the stars. I'm reaching for other universes. So, like I said, we're not the same.
Khalil Rountree is confident that he's stronger than Rampage Jackson.
But I think I'm stronger than you. I'm sorry.
There's no way.
What?
There's no way.
I'm stronger than you.
There is not a chance.
You don't think I'm stronger than you?
No.
I promise you, I'm stronger than you.
There's no way.
I promise you, I'm
wow,
way.
the young bucks
I'm
really.
way so. Look, my arms are even bigger than yours.
It doesn't matter.
Take the jacket off. At this point, you have to take the jacket off because he's looking at you like you soft now because you came in here like that.
Because I'm old?
No, because you're skinny now. So he thinks you lost your size because you're skinny.
You really think you're stronger?
It's not
than me?
about size.
Listen,
it's about strength.
I have natural strength.
Same.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I got old man strength.
That's cool. I mean, I don't doubt your strength. I know that you're strong. I know that you are a beast. Well, you're not strong.
What? Hey, no respect.
No, I feel like Rodney Dangerfield.
It's actually respect. Like it's nothing but respect.
But you think that you're physically stronger than him or mentally stronger than him?
Physically.
Oh, okay.
What makes you think that?
Because I know how strong I am.
But you don't know how strong I am, apparently.
Cory Sandhagen says that he actually likes Sean O'Malley's chances against Merab. Speaking to Fanatics View, Cory said, I think O'Malley has a really good shot at clipping Merab and finishing him. That's never really a good place to put all your eggs in a basket. That's not a super reliable way to win, but it's reliable for O'Malley usually. So I think if you have to start standing against O'Malley for 5 rounds, and he's that much better of a striker than Merab. Merab is a far superior wrestler and grappler than O'Malley is, but O'Malley is a far superior striker, so that makes it really interesting. Also, just the style Merab has in grappling. He doesn't really hold people down. He kind of lets them work back up. And so if I was Merab, I would try to stick him to the mat and keep him there. If I was O'Malley, I would use that first minute of each round to really do what he did to Sterling and pinpoint and missile this guy from afar. So I can see O'Malley winning. Dominick Reyes gives an update on his health. Dom says that he is almost ready to fight again. Dom is currently on a 4-fight losing streak, most recently a first-round KO loss to Ryan Spann back in November of 2022.
Hey everyone, I just got out of my appointment at Victor Valley Imaging. Yeah, I got a clean bill of health. No evidence of deep vein thrombosis anymore. I'm pretty excited, man. I just got to finish off these next few days of blood thinners, and I'm good to go, 100%. Thank you everybody for the kind words and love and reaching out and everything. Time to get back at it, baby. Ready to go. Love you guys. Much love. Peace.
George St-Pierre recalls the time he was chased by a silverback gorilla.
Actually got chased by a silverback gorilla. I was in Rwanda, I did gorilla trekking. Look at me, he went towards me. I get out of the way and I put my knees on the floor like this, and I was like, please. And then I look, he's not in front of me. Then I look behind, I see him, he put his back like this. And he looked under his arm, and man, I'm gonna tell you something, I was like this. And you see, when you look on TV a gorilla and when you see one live, it's very different. I could see his muscle definition through the fur. And then the guy gave me the hand, and he told me that the reason why he turned his back to me, it was because he wanted to show me how much not of a threat I am for him. I'm gonna give you my most vulnerable position to show you that you can do nothing. Wow.
Khamzat Chimaev is looking massive ahead of his fight against Robert Whittaker. Khamzat versus Rob goes down on June 22nd, and as you guys know, Khamzat is now fighting at middleweight. Here's photos going around social media of Khamzat entering fight camp. What do you guys think? And who do you guys got winning this one? Post predictions in the comments. UFC Atlantic City last night, Chris Weidman defeated Bruno Silva via a controversial technical decision. At first it was a TKO victory, however it was changed. Prior to the stoppage, it appears Weidman eye-poked Bruno Silva pretty bad. Here's what Weidman had to say after the fight at the post-fight press conference.
And what was your overall assessment of your opponent? I mean, he was dropping and complaining about the eye pokes, and look at your eye. I think the irony is crazy, but what's your assessment of your opponent and this fight overall?
I'll never question a guy if he's saying he gets poked in the eye, but you can't just drop every time you feel like something's touching your eyeball, you know? He poked me in the eye bad one time, and I stood there, took it. Unless the ref's going to say something, I don't drop. I come from a wrestling background. It's a similar thing. You can't look to the ref for things. They're not gonna help you. Sometimes it's gonna go against you. You got to be always ready to defend yourself at all times. And he dropped again. I don't know. Like, I was looking for a way out. I don't know. But you can't just turn your back and fall to the ground every time that your eyeball feels poked.
Now, the MMA community is not happy over this situation. Many people believe it should have been a no contest, and fans are not happy with how Weidman handled it after the fact. Jamal Hill posted lip-sealed emojis. Sadiq Youssef says that's just wrong, man. With everything that comes with losing a fight, I feel for Bruno. Brian Kelleher says, I'm sorry, but there's some favoritism taking place here. Terrence McKinney says, unfortunate, but that's a no contest. Ellen Joban says they are taking a look at it. It might be overturned to a no contest. Adrian Yanez says that's unfortunate. Justin Gaethje reacted saying, too bad the UFC don't want to change those gloves. And Bilal Muhammad reacted saying, punch a hole in his fudging eye. To read off the reactions on Instagram, such a weird thing to say. You literally poked him like 6 times through the course of the fight, dude. Dude, you poked both of his eyes out. What are you talking about? He should have just got up and fought when Uriah checked that kick. I want to see Weidman get slept again like old times. Lost my respect. He dropped in pain from his eyes. People do it for nut shots all the time. Ridiculous and should be overturned to a DQ. That's an insane thing to say after gouging someone's eye 6 times. Weidman is totally divorced from reality at this juncture. I've seen enough. Costa versus Weidman co-main UFC 301. Losing fans with this one. Should have been a DQ loss. You can't eye poke the guy 4 times either. That was ridiculous. And lost respect for him tonight. This victory is as bad as the moment Sterling won the belt by fake crying. The reactions are the same on X. Cannot wait to see him slumped lifeless next time out. He went out of his way to jump out of the cage to celebrate the KO, to let everybody think he landed punches. Just a shell of a former champion. Embarrassing. I like Weidman, but those pokes were vicious, and him acting like it was Silva's fault is pretty disgusting. Chris Weidman pretending that was a win was like Shooter McGavin stealing the gold jacket. I hate this guy now. And you also can't throw a 1-2 eye poke. Retire, old man. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Tired Ox. It says, to be honest, Strickland is acting like the people he criticizes more and more each day. The second one's from Gomez. It says, I feel like people are slowly going to start disliking Sean Strickland. And the final one's from Rando. It's in reference to Merab stealing Paulo Costa's smoothie. It says, great, now Merab is going to test positive for PEDs. Put that damn smoothie down. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.